Hello and welcome back to Easy English with James. Today I've got a really cool lesson for you all about football. Right now the European Championships are on and England, my team, are through to the final against Spain. So I thought I'd make this quick video to give you some native speaker-like advanced vocabulary so that when you're talking about football you can sound just like a native English speaker and you can understand what everybody else is saying. So we're going to learn 12 phrases so that you can sound like a native football fan. Let's have a look at the first one. The first one is this: to be on the edge of your seat. To be on the edge of your seat. Does anybody know what that might mean? In this lesson, I want you to practice both your grammar, your vocabulary, and your pronunciation. So, I want you to repeat these after me. Have a look at this sentence. The match was so close, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. The match was so close, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. With seconds left on the clock, fans were on the edge of their seats, waiting for the final whistle. With seconds left on the clock, fans were on the edge of their seats, waiting for the final whistle. That penalty shootout had me on the edge of my seat. I could barely watch. That penalty shootout had me on the edge of my seat. I could barely watch. So, what do you think edge of the seat means? To be on the edge of your seat? Well, it means to be very excited or nervous while you're watching something, especially a game that's really close, or when you're watching penalties. It's like, oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm really, really excited or nervous. I'm on the edge of my seat. This game has me on the edge of my seat. Okay? Can you think of a game that had you on the edge of your seat? Write that in the comment section if you can remember a game that had you on the edge of your seat. Okay, the next one is quite similar. It's this word, a nail biter. You can probably guess what this one means. A game that makes you bite your nails, okay? A nail biting game. Have a look at these and practice with me. Last night's game was a real nail biter. It went to penalties. Last night's game was a real nail biter. It went to penalties. I can't handle another nail biter like that. My nerves are shot. That means my nerves are like broken because it was such a nail-biting game. A nail-biter. The cup final was a nail-biter from start to finish. The cup final was a nail-biter from start to finish. Okay, so this means a very tense or exciting game or contest with an uncertain outcome until the very end. Uncertain outcome means you don't know which team is going to win. I don't know if my team will win or not. It's a real nail biter. A real nail biter. Okay, the next one. To run rings around someone. To run rings around someone. To run rings around someone. The young striker ran rings around the defenders all game. The young striker ran rings around the defenders all game. Their new midfielder is amazing. He ran rings around our team. Their new midfielder is amazing. He ran rings around our team. He's running rings around the competition this season. He's running rings around the competition this season. What do you think to run rings around someone means then? It means to be much better than someone else. Usually in terms of your skill or how fast you are. Think about like Lionel Messi running rings around all the other players. Okay, he's much better than a lot of the other players. To run rings around someone. To run rings around someone. Very similar to this phrase, to be in a league of one's own. To be in a league of one's own. Messi is in a league of his own when it comes to dribbling skills. Messi is in a league of his own when it comes to dribbling skills. That goalkeeper is in a league of his own. He hasn't conceded a goal all season. That means he hasn't let a goal into the net all season. That goalkeeper is in a league of his own. He hasn't conceded a goal all season. The way he controls the midfield, he's really in a league of his own. The way he controls the midfield, he's really in a league of his own. There's no other player like him. And this means, again, to be much better than other players that do the same thing as you. To be much better than others in skill or ability. To be in a league of one's own. Okay? Can you think of any other players that are in a league of their own? Okay, write them in the comments below. The next one is to have a good engine. And there's a really cool picture you can see here, actually. To have a good engine, you can probably guess the meaning of this. That midfielder has a good engine. He's still sprinting in the 90th minute. That midfielder has a good engine. He's still sprinting in the 90th minute. You need to have a good engine to play as a box-to-box midfielder. You need to have a good engine to play as a box-to-box midfielder. He might not be the most skillful, but he's got a good engine on him. He might not be the most skillful, but he's got a good engine on him. What does it mean? It means to have great stamina or endurance. You know those players that just keep running all game and you're like, it's amazing. He's still got energy. He's got a good engine. He's got a good engine. Okay, to have great stamina or endurance, especially for running, to have a good engine. Remember, to improve your pronunciation, try to copy me as best as you can. Not just the words, but how fast or slow I speak and the intonation and rhythm that I use. So when I say he might not be the most skillful, but he's got a good engine on him, copy me exactly. Let's have a look at the next one. To be a super sub. A super sub. You can probably guess the meaning of this one. He's known as a super sub. He's scored 5 goals off the bench this season. He comes off the bench, starts playing, and he scores every time. He's a super sub. The manager's got a real super sub in that young forward. That young forward is a real super sub. The manager's got a real super sub in that young forward. I'd rather be a starting player than a super sub, but it's still an important role. I'd rather be a starting player than a super sub, but it's still an important role. This means, of course, a substitute player who comes on and makes a really big, significant, positive impact on the game. Can you think of any players who could be super subs that you know? The next one is a funny one. It's called to park the bus. To park the bus. Okay, you can maybe guess the meaning of this one too, I think. To park the bus is, of course, to play very defensively, usually by keeping many players behind the ball. Have a look. They're 1-0 up and they've parked the bus. It'll be hard to break them down now. They're 1-0 up and they've parked the bus. It'll be hard to break them down now. We don't want to just park the bus. We need to look for counter-attacks too. Counter-attacks, to attack back, to attack again. We don't want to just park the bus, we need to look for counter-attacks too. Sometimes parking the bus is the only way to get a result against a stronger team. Sometimes parking the bus is the only way to get a result against a stronger team. Do you agree with that or disagree with that? I'm not sure. Okay, to park the bus. The next one is this, to hit the woodwork. To hit the woodwork. The other day, I was watching the England game and Phil Foden did an amazing shot and he hit the woodwork. Hit the woodwork. You could say, oh, so close. He's hit the woodwork twice already this match. Oh, so close. He's hit the woodwork twice already this match. We were unlucky not to score. We hit the woodwork 3 times. We were unlucky not to score. We hit the woodwork 3 times. The striker's shot hit the woodwork and bounced out. What a let-off. That's like, what a relief for the defence. What a let-off for the defence. So to hit the woodwork is when the ball strikes the goal frame. That's the crossbar across the top or the posts. Okay, the crossbar or the posts. If the ball hits there, you'd say it hit the woodwork, but it doesn't go in. You could say it hit the woodwork and went in. That would be really cool. I like those goals where the ball hits the woodwork and goes in afterwards. They look really cool. The next one, nice easy one, to be man of the match. To be a man of the match. The goalkeeper made 10 saves and was named man of the match. The goalkeeper made 10 saves and was named man of the match. Who do you think will be man of the match today? Who do you think will be man of the match today? He's scored a hat-trick and got 2 assists. He's a shoo-in for man of the match. He's scored a hat-trick and got 2 assists. He's a shoo-in for man of the match. This is, of course, the player that you think played the best, the player that is judged to have performed the best in a game. That player will be man of the match. The next one is to have a thunderbolt shot. To have a thunderbolt shot. You probably know thunder and lightning, so you can probably guess the meaning of this one. He's known for his thunderbolt shots from outside the box. He's known for his thunderbolt shots from outside the box. Can you think of a player that's known for his thunderbolt shots? Write that in the comments as well if you know one. The keeper had no chance against that thunderbolt shot into the top corner. The keeper had no chance against that thunderbolt shot into the top corner. I love seeing players unleash thunderbolt shots from distance. I love seeing players unleash thunderbolt shots from a distance. So a thunderbolt shot, of course, is a powerful shot. Really powerful and fast shot, often from very far away, from long range. The next one is this, to nutmeg. To nutmeg someone. To nutmeg someone. Did you see that? He just nutmegged the defender. Did you see that? He just nutmegged the defender. Pulling off a nutmeg in a big game takes real confidence. It really does. Pulling off a nutmeg in a big game takes real confidence. The crowd goes wild every time he nutmegs an opponent. The crowd goes wild every time he nutmegs an opponent. So, of course, the meaning of this one is to kick the ball between an opponent's legs and retrieve it on the other side and to get it back on the other side. To nutmeg someone. Now, finally, we're going to talk about how you can say something is really good. You could say, what a goal! What a free kick! What a penalty! What a save! Okay, what a cross! Any of these actually work here. What a goal! Amazing strike! What a goal! Amazing strike! What a ball! When somebody kicks the ball from near their goal and it finds another player. What a ball! What a ball that was! What a ball! Somebody takes an amazing free kick. What a free kick! You can use this in many areas of English. What a nice dinner! What a nice beer! What a nice place! What a. Okay, make sure you copy my intonation there. What a goal! What a ball! What a free kick! Okay, write something in the comments if you can think of something where you have said recently, what a place, what a goal, what a striker, what a save by that goalkeeper. What a is used to express amazement, admiration, or excitement about something exceptional. Exceptional means really good, really good. Okay, so I have one final question for you in this lesson. What is your favorite football team? What is your favorite football team? Write that in the comments below. If you have any questions, please write them also in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something, please hit like and share this video with your friends if you can. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend or your evening, whatever you're doing this evening. And I will see you again for another lesson. Okay, bye-bye.